Hello Gemini, welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. Gemini, I've already started to pull out cards and I'm sure glad I did because I took a few minutes with your cards. This is such an interesting reading, oh my god. So what I'm doing this week, I'm continuing to use the Wild Unknown. But what I'm asking this week is I'm asking what your energy is. I want to see your energy. And I want to see what is the energy that benefits you or the energy that is of your highest good. But then what is the energy that does not benefit you, that is not of your highest good? So there's two ways. I feel like I could do this reading. Like I could tell you exactly what this reading is in less than 5 minutes and we'd be finished. Like it's very simple, but there's a nuance in it, which is what I will get into with you as well. But I will tell you that this reading is about some type of spiritual knowing that you have, some type of ability that you have. You don't see it. You don't see it. You're not aware of it. And it's almost like it's ready. I want to say it's like it's ready, but you're not seeing it, so you haven't opened it up yet. And it really comes across over here. This is the area that doesn't benefit you, that isn't of your highest good, which is the unseen oyster. It's like some type of deep wisdom here that you have, that you've gained through something difficult, some sort of difficult experience. It's like a wisdom in you that's waiting to come out, but you don't see it. So your actual energy is pretty amazing. It is really amazing. It's very high spiritual energy. Your third eye could be quite strong as well. There could be, you could be getting certain visions, but these feel like outside. These are outside visions, right? Even like if you're connecting to the moon, you're connecting to your psyche with that. So that's what your energy is. So you would be like, okay, yeah, I'm going to see what. No, because you're looking at the moon, say. So here, this is the energy that benefits you, that is of your highest good. It is the mountain and it is the mouse, and it is focusing on all the little tiny things. And these little tiny things, I want to say the mountain could very figuratively be you in this reading. It is like the deep knowing of yourself, the deep areas. Now, I want to give you one of my little metaphors, one of my little stories, because I feel like it really signifies what I'm looking at in this reading. Okay. I feel like I'm looking at someone, and we're gonna use mining as an example, because like finding jewels and gems within the mine is kind of talked about with this card as well. So, you know, it's really relevant. So we're going to talk about mining, and we're going to talk about you in a distant land far away from the mountain where the mining occurs. And you have like an epiphany or something happens. Maybe you even have a dream or you have a vision here, and it's of this mountain. And it's like, oh, or this place that you need to go to. Let's say that. It's not the mountain itself. Sorry. It's not the mountain itself. It's almost like you have a vision. And this, I need to go to this place. So you look at it up, or you talk to people and they're like, oh yeah, I know where that is. That's such and such a state or such and such a province and yada, yada, yada. It's like, okay, that's my calling. That's my destiny. I'm going to go there. I'm going to, right? Like, so you're tapping in, you're having the vision. You're just kind of like, I know where I'm supposed to go. So you get there, and the most prominent and obvious place to go to in this town community is the mountain, right? Now, it's like, to me, you go into the mountain, and the obvious thing to do in the mountain is to go mining. It's to go mining. It's to look for these jewels, for these gems. That's what other people are doing here in the mountain. But there's something about the mouse to me that makes it feel not so big, right? Like, because, well, I guess you could say like getting the right tools and everything. It can be the mouse can be about like really planning, really focusing on all the little things in life. It also, though, I want to say it's pulling one back and not being the star of the show. It's like not being the star of the show. Is going deep into this mountain and not being the star of the show. Who's the star of the show in the mountain to me? To me, it's the mountain. wow, did you see all the rubies that so-and-so miner pulled out yesterday? Like, wow, that's really profound. That's so amazing. And, you know, you could say because pearls are sort of like, they're gems in our world, right? In a way. I don't know what they're actually described as. They're smooth grit. They're smooth. But anyways, it's like you get there. And there's something about yourself that you're meant to discover in this mountain. And the mountain is also a place where, you know, often gurus, spiritual leaders are seen at the mountain, right? Like that's what's at the mountain. You could be approaching the mountain and there's a guru or a spiritual guide there. And they're going to teach you something. And it's literally coming across like this. It's like if you went to the guru to get an answer about something profound in your life. Like, why did I dream? Why did I dream of this town? Why was I drawn to this mountain? What is the purpose in this? Like, there must be some purpose here for me. And it's not beneficial for you not to see. There's a unique quality, attribute about yourself. It's not good for you not to see this. However, this comes across to me like you're not really meant to go to the mountain to actually mine gems. That's not where you find the secret gift of yourself, or that's not where you find the wisdom. Right? Your unseen wisdom. The unseen wisdom within you is not what benefits you. That doesn't benefit you. It's like when you go to the guru, this mountain and the mouse, you go to the guru and you say, what is the information? You're asking a question. What is the wisdom? And he literally says, go collect water and then do that again, whatever the whole pattern is. So go, and it's like, what the hell is that? That's what's there. That benefits you. So it tells me that the typical, when you go to the guru to ask, why am I here? What was the point? And it is to collect water. Is collect water? It is to, I want to say, it's actually like, this almost comes across as a supporting mechanism for all the other miners in a way. Like, it's almost, let's say I'm trying to come up with a reason why you wouldn't be able to mine right away. Maybe there's no areas to mine, like everyone else is there and they're mining. And so you take it upon yourself, like you see these miners are pretty tired by the end of the day. And so the mouse, right, it's almost like thankless energy, I want to say, because it's all these fireworks going on in the background. But the mice is small and withdrawn. That benefits you. It benefits you to be humble, right? It benefits you to be humble in the mountain. And I'm guessing because that's the benefit, that you're going to see something of yourself. You're going to see the wisdom. There's something about you that you haven't seen yet. And it's being humble in the mountain. But it's focusing, right? When it says it's focusing, it's nitpicky. It focuses on the little things. Making sure when the miners come out, all of their tools, you sharpen their pickaxes for them. It's almost like they don't even know that this is happening. You sharpen the pickaxes for them. But there's something about yourself that you're going to find. Because I feel like you have an ability to understand beyond yourself. There's something here of yourself that you're not seeing, that to not see it, it doesn't benefit you not to see this. So I hope I've described it the best way I can with how it's come out here. So I'm going to add some tarot to it and see how that unfolds. Now, I do feel like that this is one of those readings where the answer is not, you aren't going to necessarily get the answer in the tarot reading about whatever this, maybe it's a gift, an ability. Maybe you have an uncanny gift to sharpen a pickaxe. Well, but it serves as it benefits others. And maybe you unknowingly, you sharpen the pickaxe of someone who's going to go into an area of the mountain and mine something that is a precious gem, or, you know, that's never been discovered before, or some type of fossil, and it's going to do wonders for humanity. You were the reason that happened, right? Like, because if that pickaxe was not sharpened meticulously at the end of each day, and they didn't even realize their pickaxes needed to be sharpened, it would have just dulled. The person might have only gotten so far and then just given up on the job. Like, it is a bit of like an unsung hero energy. It's a bit of like an unsung hero. So let's look at Gnosis, which is higher spiritual knowing. And the unicorn is the ability, I want to say the way it's directed at the moon is to know this. The Ace of Cups, healing. Wow, this could even be like, you know how to heal others, but do you know how to heal yourself? I don't know. Or something about healing. Your energy is healing. You have higher knowing about healing. You have a higher knowing about new beginnings and healing. Okay, the unicorn. It's almost like the like Gnosis with the Ace of Cups. It kind of is almost like the covenant, right? Like the, yeah. So your energy is super crazy powerful, but there's something here you don't see about yourself, and it's not good. It's not benefiting you to not see this. The unicorn is the Son of Wands, the Knight of Wands. Your desire. You see your desires. Your energy is you see your desires through healing. I'm intrigued here too, because, right, like the unicorn has this horn coming out, and it's kind of like the same sort of symbol that the snake wraps around, and being the knight, the Son of Wands. You're looking for this healing outside of yourself. You don't see it in you. You don't see it in you. There's the mountain. Let's see how this unfolds. The mountain. The energy that benefits you. There's one thing I want to say here too. It has something to do with you have a higher ability. You have maybe a little more advanced ability here to manifest your desires. You can manifest your desires. So let's see where this goes. The mountain, the energy that benefits you. Ooh, the Ten of Swords. That's strong. That's like a death of an ego. That's the death of an ego here. And then the mouse. Oh yeah, this is your first reading that you're getting with Pluto now, like permanently for the next 20 years, placed in Aquarius. So that's very interesting. The mouse. Wow, is the Father of Swords, the humble truth. Jeez. This is honestly, it's like you have, this is, I don't know, this must be like some sort of a theme that's going on. Like, well, a theme. It came out kind of sort of like this, but in its own different way for Taurus. It's coming out for you, Gemini. I feel like that there's something going on with this Pluto that is incredibly powerful. But to reach that powerful energy, first there must be a painful reconciliation within oneself. Because your energy is friggin' powerful. But you need to go to the mountain to become something different. Because this is something in yourself that you haven't seen yet. There's a prize here. There's some type of wisdom. Maybe there's wisdom to be gained in the mountain. There's a wisdom that you are meant to acquire that you haven't found or seen yet. It's in this mountain. It is a death of an ego. There could be something here about betrayal. Maybe it's understanding betrayal on a different level. I don't want to say that. It doesn't really feel like betrayal. It feels like just death of the ego. The humble. There's someone here. How this is really unfolding now. It's almost as if you think you know everything. It's almost like you're going to the mountain and you know exactly what's to be mined, what you should do there. And then you get to the mountain and you realize you don't know fuck all. And you know who knows something? Is maybe it's this little character who runs around and sharpens the pickaxes. Because there's something in this energy here where it's small, it's unseen, it's unrecognized, it's unnoticed. But it knows the truth. And the mountain is where you go to get your ego checked at the door. That's what would benefit you. Getting your ego checked at the door would benefit you. Because there's someone much smaller here in this mountain. Or there's a process within the mountain that feels... It's almost like washing another's feet. Washing someone else's feet. Washing someone else's tools. Sharpening someone else's tools. That's what would benefit you. I think Pluto is going to do a real hard fucking check on everybody. I'm not going to lie. I feel like, I feel like things are going to be amazing on the other side of that. But I feel like we're all getting like a, hey. You need to check some. If you're gonna dance with me, sweetheart, go over there and you gotta leave what you fucking thought you knew at the door. You're wait, you see. That's how this comes across. All right, let's be prepared. Okay, so what doesn't benefit you is the unseen wisdom. The unseen wisdom. The wisdom from something very difficult and gritty. You know, the other way this comes across to me too is this. You read all these stories about these people that go to climb Mount Everest, okay? They go there, I climbed Mount Everest. I mean, it's amazing. I wouldn't do it. I think too many people do it at this point. It's terrible what's become of the place. But anyways, outside of all of that, let's not include that. But let's say, because when someone climbs Mount Everest, they get all this adoration and they get all this publicity. Well, I don't know how much they do anymore, but there's Sherpas that help them do this. And these fucking Sherpas are climbing the mountain all the time. Right? And to me, they're almost this is like the Sherpa. And then this is the person showing up to climb the mountain. I'm going to climb the mountain. I've been climbing mountains all my life. I'm going to climb this mountain. Or, there's people who have climbed a certain number of high peak mountains in a certain period of time and no one else has done it. And I'm like, the fucking Sherpa has climbed up and down Mount Everest dozens of times. I don't know, in a year, I don't know how many times some of these Sherpas go up and down this mountain, up and down, up and down. And a lot of times they do it without oxygen. They do it with all this other stuff. There's a check. There's a check at the door here. I really want to say, I feel like Pluto's given us all, you just check yourself at the door there, sweethearts, because I'm just going to show you what the truth is. And it's much more humble and something about service to others. yourself at the door, my friend. There's the other way this comes across, right? Like this is almost, to me, this could be like a very powerful spiritual leader. This is something like this has kind of come through in the readings a few times. And this is like, honestly, who was washing people's feet? Jesus was washing people's feet. He wasn't dressed in anything fancy. He didn't have the media following him around. Well, there was no media, but you know, because there's a check at the door here. I'm wondering too, if this is like kind of going out there to a lot of people who would describe themselves as spiritual leaders. I'm hunting. Look at this. You have the hunter of the lamb. Your desire is to hunt the lamb. You have Eros behind. You have Eros, Thanatos, which is like powerful destruction, and Eros, and hunting the lamb, hunting the innocence, maybe trying to find the innocence, going to find the innocence here. But it's like, well, if you want to see the innocence, you're going to have to lose a whole level of ego to see this, to see the truth. I'm going to say, like, buckle up, babies, because I think we got a show that's about to go on for all of us on a very interpersonal level and probably socially around the world. So the energy that does not benefit us, like, I just feel like the way this is coming out, it's like, yeah, everybody, the unseen. Oh, it's the Seven of Wands. It could be some type of protection here. Some type of barrier, an unseen barrier. It's the unseen barrier that it's not the best thing for you right now. So, right, because the benefit here is humble and tiny. It is. It's to be humble and tiny. Maybe because there's something much bigger going on around you. The oyster. The Mother of Cups. Oh my gosh, that's like, I mean, it's connecting me too, right? This Ace of Cups. It's connecting to this wisdom of love, the wisdom of sharing love, the wisdom of expressing love, the wisdom of the beloved. It doesn't benefit you. Okay, so what doesn't benefit you? It doesn't benefit you that there is a block here that is preventing the wisdom of love, of tough love. The oyster is associated with a difficult situation, of tough love. It's to understand the wisdom of love. The wisdom of love. But would benefit you, but you can't see it. There's an unseen barrier here. The energy that benefits you, I'm going to say, is beginner mind, right? Going from the Ten of Swords, and then we have the Mouse with the Father of Swords. If you can take on a beginner mind here, which will require a severe check of your ego at the door as you go into this mountain, you will have extreme wisdom, like some type of really powerful knowing. Your energy. It's the Mother of Wands, the Ace of Swords, and the Tower. That gives, especially with this Knight of Wands and the Hunter, it's like you want to fucking break something down. I don't know. Like just this real, force to break something down. To use the truth to break something down. Wanting to use the truth to break something down. But, well, you can't handle the truth that comes across with the Ten of Swords and the Mountain. The Mountain with the mouse is what benefits you. The Mountain is where your ego gets destroyed. And it is where you become this humble, focusing on all of the small things in life that create great knowledge and wisdom. And the Three of Cups. Oh, the High Priestess in the Mountain. And the Two of Cups. It benefits you. I want to say the energy that benefits you, no matter how powerful you are spiritually, is to I would even say to move out of Hunter, because I would describe the Hunter as like what you have here with the Knight of Wands, the Mother of Wands, the Ace of Swords, the Tower. Is like, I'm going to go in there and I'm going to make a change, or I'm going to do something here. But it is, instead of that, it's almost like to take on the energy of the Lamb, because again, that is the innocence. The Mountain is asking you to walk forward as if you have no experience at all. Now, it's not asking you to, to make stupid decisions in dangerous environments. Not that. There's something here that you can't see. It could be a higher love. There could be a higher love here that you can't see. You could be asking or searching for this information from a spiritual source beyond your inner knowing. Because when you go into the Mountain, you do hit the High Priestess energy, the mysteries of the universe. The energy that does not benefit you is guarding against unseen love. So it's not beneficial to guard against unseen love. So then I almost want to say, is there love that's trying to get to you, but you're guarding against it? The Magician. 3, 2, 1. Sorry, I'm just looking at the cards. Oh, the Ace of Wands. And Justice. The truth is found in the details, tiny little details, things that seem smaller than perhaps what you would deal with day to day. I feel like there's something that there's your card. There's your card, the Magician. There's an unseen love here that you've perhaps manifested. This is a karmic justice for you. So there's an ego check. Let's look at this Ten of Swords. The truth is not what you think it to be. The Ten of Cups, the Chariot, and the Mother of Swords. There you are. You're moving. Energy that benefits you is a painful transformation. Is there something that has taken place or is taking place in a painful transformation for you? But because of the painful transformation, oh, what is the oyster? Oh, hello, Larry. The oyster is associated with like difficult times, with grit, hardship, that creates, well, in this case, I want to say it creates love. It could even be an association here with something quite difficult. Around love? But yeah, there's something here to look at deeply, deeply within yourself. I'm going to go do the extended if I can get Larry to come off the cards. He's just so soft and pliable here. He's just like an ASMR blanket. Rub this. Pat it all day. Yeah? He's kneading his fingers. So I'm going to go do the extended, Gemini. In the extended, I'm going to ask, hello, what is the energy within you that is depleted? What you can do to replenish this energy? And what is your greatest achievement that you, no, what is your greatest, achievement yet to come? There we go. That's what we're going to do. You guys share the table there, we. There, everybody got a little bit of purr. Thank you so much, everybody. Until next time, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.